What up and welcome.
Hey.
What up?
To the Exit Only Theater Podcast.
Woo-woo.
Second week in a row. What of it? Oh, it has a nice horn noise. I can never do that horn noise. I hope for all of you listening, hopefully in a car, you haven't just kind of slid off to the road and cracked your car or something. Mm-hmm. Crashed. Okay, we're good now.
Okay. I have no idea what just happened.
I don't either.
I don't know either. I think what it was I just said a weird word. Okay, we're just going to move past it.
Alrighty.
I'm Michael Kingery.
Alright. I am Adrian of Alderette.
Okay.
I'm Lord Sean.
What?
No. Nope.
Okay, we're going to try that.
We're not going to do that live.
For those of you listening at home, you're not sure if this is like the second or the third or the fourth time, so I'm just going to make up. Try take number 9. Hi, I'm Michael Kingery.
Hi, I'm Adrian Alderette.
I'm Sean Howard.
Good. I kind of like this weird, like backwards Oreo sandwich that I'm in right now. 2 white ends, 1 brown middle.
I think you're more like a was there like a treat that had like a caramel filling?
What kind of treat are you talking about?
Kind of like a reverse Nutty Buddy or something?
No, I don't have Nutty Buddies.
Okay.
It's going
At least I don't think
so.
All right.
What's been going on?
Life's been pretty terrible.
Haven't seen y'all in a few days.
Yeah. It's cars gotten messed up.
Yeah.
Farted in front of everybody. I don't regret that one.
Wait, you farted in front of everyone?
Oh yeah, they didn't even know.
Farted in front of everybody.
Wait, why was I there?
It was a sniper one. Yeah, it was one of those where no one saw it coming, and it was like,
two of you actually work together, and I don't work with either one of you. Thank God, because apparently you're just.
What makes you think I haven't farted right now?
I fart all the time at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sean's in a room by himself, so he looks around and he's just like.
Oh yeah.
Does anybody notice yet?
Oh God!
So it's just all you hear just in the back.
I did it once. I did it once before my boss came in.
Yeah.
And I could clearly tell he got that.
Oh,
I was like, got him.
Dude.
No, that's the worst one when you think you're alone. And you let it go, and then like a woman walks in, and you're like, nah.
No.
It's just like, it's always smells like that.
No! I have a random question. What's the one like?
Leave me.
I have one question. What movie star in the world could probably get away with getting like farting in public and people be like, you know what, classic person?
It would have to be someone either so incredibly handsome that no one cares, or someone that's just so beloved and fun that no one cares. My answer, Brad Pitt.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Leo.
That's a good one.
Or John Goodman.
Yeah, like Molly Ringwald can't get away with that anymore.
I feel like Leo's farts just wouldn't smell.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Well, yeah, because they're all like fucking like recycled air or something like that.
That'd be eco-friendly.
Yeah, that'd be eco-friendly farting.
They're definitely eco-friendly.
Yeah, I would probably say like Kate Beckinsale. Like if she farts, she'd be like, "Oh, excuse me." I'm like, "Thank you so much."
Is she British?
I hope so. Yeah, actually, she has an accent. Yeah.
Oh, she is. Well, I mean, like I knew. Just because she has an accent in Van Helsing doesn't mean that
no, but she doesn't have thick Russian accent when she talks either.
Okay.
But I'm curious because with her it's a toot. It's not a fart.
It's
okay.
A toot.
So moving on.
No, I think we should explain the dynamics between a toot and a fart.
A toot is a girly fart. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like
you would know.
Dude, I'm under on toots.
This guy becomes like Louis Armstrong when he's in the bathroom.
I'm more of a tuba.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go hard tuba.
Hard tuba.
I will. That's my porn name, hard tuba.
Hard tuba. You can find me on the hard tube.
I don't know what that means.
I will say, don't worry about it.
Oh.
For those of you, of course, we're on iTunes, Exit Only Theater. Well,
you're safe from the smell.
iTunes.com/Exit Only Theater. we're also going to be posting this on YouTube as well on our video channel.
The tube.
YouTube.com/ExitOnlyTheater.
I call it the hall too.
I call it hard tube.
For those of you that are watching on YouTube,
Not the tuba. I'm sorry.
just
On track two.
for those of you watching on YouTube, you can see that I fully shaved my face this week.
Nice.
I feel like
You're faster, man.
no, it's
You picked up a couple miles an hour when you walk.
I haven't had a fully shaven face since I was like 19 years old, and I feel like I'm either one of two things. Whenever I look in the mirror, I feel like I'm either a fat baby, or I feel like I'm Rosie O'Donnell if she like let herself go. And that's what
She hasn't done that yet.
Oh God.
I was
I feel like
what-
I'm Rosie O'Donnell.
What is she holding back?
That's so mean.
I'm joking.
That's funny though.
Actually, I don't care. No,
Yeah.
I don't care, yeah.
Yeah, we're really courting the.
Rosie, if you watch this, props.
Yeah.
Our producer, Rosie O'Donnell. No, God, imagine that.
I'm sorry. Now I'm just picturing her headset on.
Cut the camera too.
Go to
Oh
bars.
God. No, that's not even
Go to
sound
bars.
like Yeah.
We are experiencing technical difficulties.
We're always experiencing that.
I'm also trying to learn to speak a little German.
Ooh, that's kind of like the
I know
least
how to-
romantic
I took
language I
German.
can think
Oh
of.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
You guys joining the Nazi party?
Well, do you want to know the only thing I know how to say in German?
to go.
Nazi?
It's Scheiße meine Hose, which means I shit my pants.
And we're back at the fucking tuning. Now we're back.
Alright, so right here is where you can jump right in. You can avoid all the farting and the German shit talk.
I guess. Nine.
I just jump right into this. No, I just I feel like I wanted a little stimulation.
That's what she said.
And I feel like
And I had to be sitting here.
I feel like I wanted to learn a language for some reason. I just picked German. It always interests me. And
Nice.
there's a little app on the phone, a little Duolingo. Do a little every day. So I know it a little bit.
Fun fact,
Yeah.
Germany is the hottest country at Epcot, at Disney World.
Wait, what?
Wait, why?
Hold on.
I was there.
Hold on.
So that's the perfect
Wait.
language to learn.
Alright, so why is it the hottest? You're saying hottest like it's actually like temperature hot, or are you saying
No,
like
I mean
it's a
like-
place where everyone wants to go?
I mean like the
Oh,
quality of attractiveness is
The
amazing.
ladies are there.
I mean, yeah, but it's
amazing.
not like German women, is
No,
it?
they are, yeah.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
Yeah, they take
At
you from
Epcot,
the
like, you have to
They
be...
ship in German women?
Yeah,
Yes.
they ship in German. It's like, hello, would you like some chocolate? And I'm like, yes, whatever you said.
Uh,
I'll take all of it. Chocolat.
yeah.
Do you chocolat in Germany?
So now I'm very happy that I'm starting to. I know a couple sentences, couple of words. I know the word for bread. I know the word for water. I know the word for I'm sorry.
So
And
if
really,
you were,
that's all I need.
feel like if you were Jesus and you visited Germany, you'd be great.
Oh man, good to go.
Who wants bread, water, and what was the other thing?
I'm sorry, but I
Yes, sorry. I forgive all of you.
kind of forgot the I'm sorry already because it's one of those German words that's like a bajillion things long.
Yeah. I feel like if someone spoke like French to me, I'd probably like just lose my pants.
Why would-
Female.
Oh,
no
okay,
one here
like-
knows how to speak French.
Oh, I don't want you to fucking speak French. No. Who
Okay.
makes you think we're wearing pants right now? You only see from the nipple up. That's
Exactly.
all. Well, you're Sean, you see from the belly button down. Sean, you fucking giant.
So yeah, so on that note, it's time for
What you've been watching?
You guys know you don't have to do that.
no. Well, it's
Fuck off.
I'm doing the recently played. Time for
What if we did it
recent-
like in a chain? Here, you go first. Yes.
Okay, it's time for recently played, where we kind of go over the things that we've been watching over the
Oh,
past
God.
week.
Nice.
Sean, what you got?
Porn. I've been studying the extensive.
I'm just gonna go to sleep for the rest of the show, and then
I was watching this documentary.
y'all just poke me.
Daisy Does Dallas.
You can't say Daisy. We have a friend named Daisy.
Yeah. She didn't do Dallas.
Oh, alright, whatever.
I don't think it's Daisy either. It's Debbie.
Debbie Does Dallas.
Okay, so now you
Well-
just insulted your friend for no reason.
Daisy, if you're interested in doing Dallas, there's a new movie.
And if you want to time code that one, I think that's it to whatever time this is right now.
All right, Sean, what have you been watching, yo?
I was text messaging you guys about a whole week was like the Deadpool stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, what was been going on with that?
Yeah.
Just the promos.
What's the promos, right?
They've been attacking. Well, they've been like releasing them about the DVD that came out,
Yeah.
and then mostly attacking Civil War.
How
I
so?
can't believe it's
Like
already
just
out on
direct shots.
DVD.
I know.
No, but what do they do though?
They just like do like quick little jokes off of the movie, like making fun of the Shield and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
I like the
It's
one where
good.
it's like the erection commercial. That
Yes.
I haven't seen
That's
that.
their
the-
bigger one. That's
the
the
best
big
one.
ad. Yeah,
Yeah, they're still nailing it, man.
Yeah, I love the idea that they have something like they're just doing more with it.
Yeah.
They figured it out, man. Like that, I feel like social media wise, I think that what it shows is that it's not about doing something big; it's about doing something funny, and it's just like,
It gets the attention.
It's also just like doing something right in the sense of like that totally fits Deadpool.
yeah, that's true.
It reminds me of all the viral marketing, like on a lesser scale, but it reminds me of the viral marketing for the Dark Knight, like all that Dark Knight stuff. Like it totally fit the Joker and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this totally fits Deadpool, and I love it.
Yeah. What have you been watching?
So I forgot to mention last week, we both saw Everybody Wants Some.
Yes, we did.
We talked briefly about it. Everybody Wants Some. It's the most recent movie from Richard Linklater, director of Boyhood, Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
All the Before movies.
He directed the Before movies?
Like before sunrise, before sunset, before midnight.
I don't know.
10 School of Rock.
How about that?
Yeah, of which that's in my blind spot of I don't know what that noise effect was. My movie blind spot. I've never seen School of Rock. Okay.
Neither have I. No, neither have I.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Jen hates us for that. That's why
I
she
know.
left.
Like I
love
feel
that
like,
movie.
Yeah. By the way,
It's-
hi Jen.
hey, what's going on, Jen?
How much do you hate us, Jen? Thanks for the response.
Of like everybody wants them. Like if anyone's ever seen Dazed and Confused, has the same kind of vibe to it in the sense of there is no real plot. There is no big arc. There aren't even that many lessons learned. It's just like you're hanging out to this Texas college baseball team the weekend before the school semester starts. That's the whole movie.
It's awesome.
Of like, it's half hour into it, like I'm like, for the love of God, can something happen? And then all of a sudden, it just, my mind snapped and clicked, and I fell in love with this movie. All these characters are so interesting, and all the characters each get their own moment. And I feel like I could spend 3 or 4 hours with these characters and just see where they go from there.
That movie was really fun. I like that one a lot. I, on the other hand, have been keeping my eye on a lot of trailers that are coming out right now. There's some movies I've been watching, but it's the movies I've seen before. But like the thing that really caught my eye was Voltron trailer.
Yeah.
That one is going to be airing on Netflix. It's an animated, I guess, retelling of the old '80s cartoon.
I never saw the old '80s cartoon.
It's if you thought Big Trouble in Little China was dated, wait till you watch Voltron.
Yeah?
It's
Well, the original cartoon
yeah.
is like,
It's like
it's kind of unbearable.
it was pre-Transformers, I believe, and it was just I think
I
with
thought
this.
it was a Transformers knockoff. Or
Oh no, that was
vice versa.
the Japanese were way
Okay.
ahead of the time. Yeah, but yeah, this trailer looked pretty awesome. We just watched it upstairs,
Yeah.
and I don't know when it airs specifically, but when it comes on, I'm gonna be watching that shit for sure. That looks really good.
Chow.
For sure.
Chow.
For shower.
Chow.
I also saw that. Voltron doesn't remind me, but I also saw the movie Keanu.
Oh hey.
Have you seen Keanu yet? It's
I have not.
Either one of them.
I'm recently broke.
Nope.
It's a bunch of racists.
I have zero desire to see
I
that
only
movie.
watch white comedy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Have either one of you seen any of the Key and Peele sketches?
Oh yeah, all of them.
You like him? Like
They're hilarious.
yeah. I've seen a bunch. I haven't seen every episode, but I've seen a bunch of Key and Peele. This movie is ridiculous, but it's ridiculous in the way that it all makes sense.
Yeah.
There is a bit of an arc, there's a bit of a storyline, and it's just so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like there are several times in the movie theater where I was just dying of laughter. Strong recommendation to everybody for it. There is a lot of vulgar humor, and a lot of the humor involves racial slurs.
I would expect nothing less from Key and Peele.
A lot of it doesn't. But it's. It takes place. They get kind of accidentally involved in some kind of gangland war, and that's kind of the basic plot of it. Over trying to find a little kitten,
Yeah.
and it just works. Like the two of them on screen are just electric together. They work. It's so funny.
I
Loved every
know their
second.
show's off air, but I want to see them doing more stuff, regardless if it's a small role or not. Those guys are hilarious.
Yeah, this is definitely in the vein of the show.
Sweet. All right, so now we're gonna jump into what's been going on in the news.
It's into a segment we call. It's into a segment about news and stuff that we call.
News and stuff.
News
Sean
and
Dance.
Stuff. News and stuff.
Sean always claims he's a fleet of foot.
I am. I'm
But,
such a good dancer.
I haven't seen
Yeah?
this guy lift a
Oh my
finger
god.
in the
Yeah,
last 30 hours.
I'm so good.
I'm curious as to your dancing moves now. I mean,
He's the kind that
Um,
makes money while dancing.
Nope.
If you know what I
Wait.
mean.
I'm like one of them ones that
Like
are
the
just
Tina
great on the
Turner
dance
song?
floor.
That doesn't make any sense. Not only have I not seen you dance, I've never seen you move, to be quite honest with you.
It's pretty impressive. Let's just say that.
What is it, like a Canadian waltz? Or
Yeah.
something?
I'm not Canadian though, eh?
okay, so
Got him! I'm sorry.
He did not do that. What is this? What is this? No,
okay,
man.
so on to news and
All
stuff.
right. That was the stuff. Now we're getting into the news.
What do you
Okay.
got?
All right, so the first thing that just dropped today, we recorded this on Thursday, but the biggest thing that came out recently was the Assassin's Creed trailer.
What up,
Yeah, Michael Fassbender, Marion Cotillard, and
Fossbender?
Mhm. What do you guys think? Initial thoughts? Was it a good trailer, and are you excited for the movie?
I love it. I think it's just like the reminds me of the video game a lot. A lot of the shots in it, a lot of the sequences were kind of like hitting on the video game. I just hope it like, because I mean you only see like the quick shots of them,
Yeah.
so hopefully it pans out and like it all looks good.
Yeah. I've never played the video game because I'm way behind in my video gamery. If that's a word.
It
Sure.
is
I feel like
But I love Michael Fassbender, and I believe it's from the director of Macbeth, and I know they worked together on something else before. So the creative team behind it intrigues me. Like, I hear the game is amazing. It's a great story for a game. The trailer itself, and I'm just judging off the trailer because I've never even seen a frame of the game. I'm intrigued. I'm in. I'm all for Michael Fassbender as some kind of weird action hero.
It's been it's one of those trailers that we've been waiting for, because obviously, yeah, we have Warcraft coming along, but the real big movie that I think is going to really sell if the video game genre is going to be a hit is this movie, because it's more live action. It's not as expensive as a Warcraft
big
movie.
name actor.
A big name actor. So, and obviously Tom Hardy has been linked to Splinter Cell to do that version. That sounds cool, but
intrigues me.
there's a lot riding on this movie being good. So watching the trailer, I'm cool with it. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm in.
You're not sold though.
I'm
Like,
not.
you're cool with it.
I'm cool with that. Like, I'll watch it. Like, I have no stock invested in this movie, so I'm like, you know what? I'm in. Michael Fassbender's amazing. I'll watch him in anything. Yeah, it was cool.
Like you're gonna watch it anyway. The
Yeah, I'm gonna
trailer
watch
didn't
it anyway.
do it for you. You're gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
it was just like the trailer. I'm like, visually, it looked great.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I kind of knew that going in. Macbeth was a great looking movie. But I'm like, okay, let's see if they can make something that's also subtly fun, even though it looks pretty violent.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy some stock. I think this movie's gonna be fun. I think it's going to hopefully show that, like, the reason video game movies don't work are not because video game movies don't work. It's because Hollywood treats video game movies like they won't work. They give them like to B movie directors or to C grade directors. They kind of put them off to the side. They tried to have them be a little hokey, a little stupid.
Yeah.
And they try to exactly recreate the video game, and that's dumb. You should just take the story, take the essence, and go with it. Like, when
Don't
you
feel
adapt,
handcuffed by it. Yeah.
I mean, like, when you adapt a book, like, the proper way to adapt a book. This is the Adapted Screenplay Podcast, Michael Kingery. Like, the proper way to adapt a book is to find the essence of the book and find the main
Yeah.
things that drive you and get rid of the rest, because you just can't film the book shot for shot.
Yeah.
You don't have that kind of time. You got to find what works, what makes sense to you, what is like your main arc and motivation for that story, and go with it.
Yeah.
And it seems like Assassin's Creed, just from that look, it seems like they know what the hell they're doing, and that's why I trust it.
Yeah. All right. Next bit of news. Jumanji. That's being we don't know if it's a reboot or a sequel, but the new Jumanji movie, which will star Dwayne The Rock Johnson, has casted Jack Black and Kevin Hart. What are your guys' thoughts about that?
Judging by the cast, it's gonna be like a sequel of some kind. I don't know if I don't know.
Yeah.
But like maybe they found the game again or something like that. But I hate Kevin Hart, so that hurts. I fucking can't stand him. I don't think he's funny. I just think he's little and annoying.
Okay.
Sorry, I get mad.
I don't know how well your mic system works here, but can you pick up me doing an annoyed sigh? Like,
got that on the record.
Thanks for the confirmation.
It's just
Hey, have you watched that yet?
oh yeah. Like what we've been watching. I forgot to mention that I did see Confirmation. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh Lord, no, we will not.
I can't believe it slipped my mind. I did see Confirmation. You know what? I can do a crazy in-depth review on next week's podcast, so we can get the Confirmation review that everyone's waiting for.
Yes.
We'll see if we confirm that.
Oh God.
I
hate. I think one thing is confirmed.
So many things.
You will no longer be a part of the show.
What I will say, though, I'm just going to make a note to talk about that next week. Maybe later.
I'm going to erase it.
I love Confirmation. Confirmation was great. Very good. Back to what we were talking about.
Jumanji?
Yeah. Three things.
Mm-hmm.
One, the fact that they're remaking Jumanji, and I thought to myself, it's way too soon to remake Jumanji, and then I realized that Jumanji came out 20 fucking years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me feel old, so fuck that.
Yeah.
Two, I don't know why Hollywood doesn't remake bad movies. Like, why would you remake good movies? Like, remake a movie that didn't quite work, or maybe maybe it's dated. I'm fine you're making King Kong every 20, 30 years because technology gets better. That's a special effects kind of movie. You want to remake that? That's fine. Jumanji, if you watch it, everyone go watch Jumanji if you haven't.
If you haven't watched it, what the hell's wrong with you?
They have it on TV a lot.
It holds up. It's great. It's a little dark. It's a little fucked up. It's still a fun, it's a fun movie that still works today.
Mm-hmm.
And three, no. Hard no on this right now. It just seems like they're going for like some kind of
Hard tuba says hard no.
Incredibly goofiness to it, like to make it even more goofy and more slapstick, and just I'm happy that Kevin Hart has his niche, and you know what? I'm very happy that there are people out there that like him, but I'm not one of them, and I find him to be I find him one note.
Yeah,
annoying.
I'm on board with both of you guys. Like, I didn't want the Jumanji remake or new movie period, and the fact that they're putting The Rock on it tells me one thing is like, oh, all right, let's just put The Rock on it.
I mean, that gives me a little bit of hope, but still, I'm a hard.
But like, you could tell that's the studio's way of saying, hey, just put The Rock on it and it'll be good. Yeah. It's like I could get away with that with Rampage. I can't do that with Jumanji.
Yeah.
Because Jumanji was, I don't know. We'll wait and see, but I'm not sold on it. Next bit of news: Zorro reboot.
Yes.
Being directed by the son of Gravity director Alfonso Cuarón, has cast its leading man in Gael Garcia Bernal.
Come on, you're Mexican. Say it with passion.
Gael Garcia Bernal.
There it is.
There you go. Make it sing. Make it
Gorlami.
sing.
All right. What do you guys think? First of all, are you guys interested in seeing a new Zorro movie? And two, what do you think of him being Zorro?
I think it kind of came out of nowhere. And I don't really care about seeing another one. I thought the other one was fine.
Antonio Banderas one was
exactly.
awesome.
I thought it was great.
Awesome.
So why do
that was Batman Begins before Batman Begins.
Yeah, exactly.
Of Antonio Banderas.
I can't do that.
Banderas.
Antonio Banderas and Gael Garcia Bernal. And Anthony Hopkins playing a Mexican in that movie, like that's the one part that doesn't quite work. Looking back, is why is Anthony Hopkins playing a Mexican?
It's very. Is it confirmed that he's Mexican though?
He's like the old Zorro in that movie.
No, but he's not like...
Spoilers for Zorro.
No.
Mask of Zorro.
Fuck that.
Hey, the Mask of Zorro is a classic.
It's a good
one.
Yeah,
like the Mask of Zorro, like if any of y'all have not watched the Mask of Zorro, the Mask of Zorro is probably it's secretly one of the best action movies in the past 20 years.
Yeah, it's outstanding.
It's fun. I like it.
I never watched the sequel. I heard the sequel wasn't quite as good.
I saw it.
Oh.
Yeah.
With that first movie, like, it super works. Catherine Zeta-Jones just flies off the
Babe.
screen.
Yeah. That's on the
Babe.
record. It's just she was in her prime.
Oh, yeah, that was prime Catherine Zeta. Like, that was,
Entrapment.
That and Entrapment was only a couple years apart. That was prime Zeta-Jones.
I saw that when I was a kid.
Your childhood.
My childhood was
I have
special.
so many questions about your childhood.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say, oh, yeah.
And just Sean Connery in the back while she's just like stretching in every which way. Yeah, further. I'm not going to need to do this one.
So I'm a giant fan of Mask of Zorro, but I'm totally down for this. Like, it's been in the same sense of where it does sound a little contradictory in the sense that I don't want a Jumanji remake, but I'm cool with like another Zorro.
Mm-hmm.
For Zorro, it works because there's been several Zorros. Like, this is a thing. Like, and part of like the appeal of Zorro is that it is supposed to be like a continuing character, like the Phantom or like Batman, things
Passing
like
on the
that.
torch.
Yeah, passing it on. And I think it's supposed to. I'm intrigued. Are they really going to call it just Z, or are they calling it Zorro?
I believe it's going to be called Z, and it's going to be set in a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, think about this.
That's what I'm concerned about.
Actually, I'm not, because like imagine having Zorro set in an Elysium-style setting.
Is he going to still use the sword in a post a lot?
We don't know. We could have a fucking lightsaber. Like,
I'd be down with
did
that.
you not see that? What was that show on NBC where they had no power and they still use swords?
Ooh, I don't think I know that one.
I know it.
I know what you're talking about.
It came out a couple years
Yes,
ago.
it was, they lost all their power and everything.
was
Oh
okay,
no,
but-
that was one of J.J. Abrams' big misses.
That was an awful show, but I know what you're talking
Yeah, I
about.
mean,
Yeah.
but Alvin so had no power and they ran out of guns, so they started using swords again.
Yeah.
I'm also curious, has Alfonso Cuarón, has his son like ever directed anything?
He has. He directed something that's, I believe, coming out this year. It's a
Okay.
small budget movie
Okay.
starring Gael Garcia Bernal again,
Gael Garcia Bernal.
and what's his face? The guy who played the comedian in Watchmen.
Oh,
Oh god, that movie.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Enough. Okay, like just stay over there.
This
and
part of the
just...
side of the table, fuck off. Okay. All right, but no,
Okay.
I'm all in. I'm one. It's a character like no one, like you guys said, is like no one's really demanding or anything like that, and it's definitely tapping into a potential market that would be interested in watching it. Like, there's not a lot of brown superheroes out there, and you put this guy who's probably like one of the most classic superheroes in general, brown or not, it'd be fun. I'm like, let's. I hope he makes whatever it is. If it's badass, if it's fun, I'm down for it. Let's just see some variety. I'm down for that.
Instead of brown, I like the word caramel. Does caramel? Would you find that offensive? Do you find it sweet like sugar?
Oh my! If you say it like that,
Yeah.
I don't think I mind.
I'm gonna leave.
I mean, but yeah, like it's people are crying. I mean, crying makes it sound like I don't agree with them. I do agree with them. Like, but like they're crying out for more diversity. Like they're crying out for a better representation. If nothing else, movies should be representative on the percentage of our population, and they're not.
Not at all.
If you took movies and then spread that out, you'd be like, oh, like America's nothing but like to white men, and then like like a couple of women here and there. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, everybody looks like Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
I'm going over there. I wish.
That'd be
So I like
glorious.
I'm about to say, well, could you imagine a world?
We gotta go.
Okay.
Go stare off into space.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll give a moment of silence.
Yeah, so we're doing that, and
And we're back.
so I'm intrigued by that. Yeah. I mean,
I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. Jonas Cuarón, let's see what you got, man. Next bit of news.
Cuarón.
I know this
News
is the
and
one.
stuff, news
This
and
is, I think, our last one actually. It's
gonna
one
patent
that
a
you've
jingle.
been.
I'm gonna patent a jingle. I'm gonna be dancing like this and just news and stuff, news and stuff, news and stuff. Crickets.
I ain't got nothing.
Just
I am
fucking
sorry.
crickets.
I'm writing off Tostitos right now. I'm trying my hardest, but you know who is trying his hardest? Tom Hanks.
I'm gonna work on that
And
jingle.
the new Inferno teaser trailer
What?
of the Da Vinci Code trilogy.
Oh.
What did you think? Because you wanted to talk about this really bad.
I did because one, I love Tom Hanks. He's America's dad.
Yes.
Two, I think Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons are actually much better movies than people give them credit
Angels
for.
and
Like
Demons wasn't bad.
They're not amazing movies, and I think Angels and Demons is actually better than Da Vinci Code.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just because they were built up so much.
Yeah, I mean, but they're basically designed to be just kind of like a nerdy version of Indiana Jones, like an even further nerdier version
with better hair.
Oh, and for me, I love history. Like, I love all the stuff that he talks about. I love Tom Hanks, and it's a simple, ridiculous action movie plot for all of them, and even this one is, I believe, if they don't hurry, then like a plague is going to be unleashed into the world, and it's a whole lot of symbology of Dante's Inferno and stuff, and it's the same movie that they did the last two movies, but there's something really enjoyable and comfy for me with those movies that I don't love them, but I like them, and if they're on, I watch them.
I agree. I watched the trailer, and I watched Angels and Demons, and I watched movies like National Treasure, Book of Secrets. I enjoy those movies. I'm right there with you. Like, there's like little...
Book of Secrets is pretty good, except for like the whole point of the movie is stupid.
Yeah.
The motivation for them to go and risk their lives is dumb, but Helen Mirren and Jon Voight just kind of like going at it like a 50 screwball comedy. Like, give me more of that.
Nicolas Cage.
Having
a threesome with the Declaration of Independence.
Yes!
No, I'm off to my next adventure. No, but I'm all in. I love these movies where it's like pick up a clue, kind of just scavenger hunt style movies. I love them.
They're just fun.
Yeah.
They're popcorn fluff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's all the news. What do we got next?
News and stuff.
News and stuff.
I mean, if you want to leave YouTube comments of which one you prefer,
News.
Leave a review on iTunes, and in your review on iTunes, don't bother like actually going like a full-on review. Just let us know which jingle you prefer.
Which jingle you like to
You just want us to stop completely.
Yeah, Tony just wants to stop. So next on is Q&A.
Q ass and ass.
Question and answer and argument. We kind of do a little deep dive into one question in particular.
We go deep.
And I have the question today, gentlemen.
Don't.
No. This is the deepest of deep.
Okay.
All right. So
Deep Blue Sea.
Okay, I'm cool with Deep Blue Sea.
It's a good deep.
Oh, you're naming titles of with deep.
You can't go off that.
Waist deep.
Oh fuck! You can't do it.
Okay, so
all right.
what's
So
your question?
our Q&A this week. All right. So it's been reported that there's going to be a biopic on Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant is the guy like Jaws, right? Like from...
No.
Oh, no, that's the other guy.
That's the other guy.
This
guy is
that
obviously the
dead.
giant in Princess Bride.
Are they both dead?
Yes.
Okay, like both like the super big men are dead.
Oh yeah, the super big men are gone, unfortunately, but their character seems to be revived, and I'm curious, who would you guys cast as Andre the Giant? Based off of what, I know maybe you guys don't really know him that well, but just based on, if you don't know him that well, based on physique, who would you cast?
That's easy.
Who? So Andre the Giant, real quick.
I'd go like Big Show. From
Big
wrestling.
Show? Okay.
It's like a direct
In a
descendant.
serious
kind of
movie, though?
But see, that's the thing. I don't know if you can do it in a serious movie with a biopic. I feel like it's more of like a documentary type of thing that WWE would do on their network.
Well, that's my question.
Yeah.
To go along with your question, just a couple of cues going at it.
Yeah.
A lot of cues. Kevin Nash?
No.
I guess my question is, he was in Princess Bride. He was also one of the biggest wrestlers of the 80s, right?
Oh yeah, he's a legend.
Literally.
And I believe he was what, 7'5", 7.
He was
something?
tall. He was
Okay, so he's tall. He didn't have more than just. But he was much taller than any kind of person.
Yeah.
So you have a choice of finding like a tall actor or finding a good actor.
Yeah.
Because the odds of finding a tall, good actor are very slim. I mean, that's why Peter Jackson, as much as there probably are like a couple really good actors that are small people, it was easier for him to take 4 people that aren't really that tall to begin with and just use a bunch of
The camera.
perspective shooting and working around the fact that they were normal sized people. Like, is that what you do in this movie?
That's a good question. I feel like you cast an actor who's tall, but like not necessarily huge. Like my ideal pick would be Mike Shannon. Like Mike Shannon, General Zod for Man of Steel.
Michael Shannon, like I didn't know you were on like Mike terms with Mike
You guys
Shannon.
are boys?
Mike Shannon, he's my bro, man. He's a Chicago dude. He studied there, yeah. But no,
He
he
doesn't put ketchup on his hot dog, man. He doesn't do that.
Say he knows his stuff, bro.
You know?
He likes his deep dish pizza.
When's the last time you checked the camera?
That was so good. That was a good reference.
But I think he kind of like
I do like deep dish pizza. Okay, but all right, go. Okay,
totally
go.
fine. Mike
Go.
Shannon is the guy I would cast as Andre the Giant.
Okay. I don't know if I have an answer. Like, I guess. I mean, Michael Shannon. I'm not on mic terms with him. He is very tall and he's very powerful, but I mean, even then, you also have to add on a lot of muscle because he was like a huge.
Well,
guy.
he was a huge guy, but he was also like he had gigantism. Like that's the thing. Like, I mean, he wasn't a muscular guy, but he was just really large.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like there's almost no way to. I mean, like I'm sure they'll find a way, but I feel like there's almost no way to make this movie like without it like the main character coming off ridiculous. Like I don't know if you should make this movie. Like I think the idea of a Sean do like a really good documentary like that I would watch, but I don't know if you can do an Andre the Giant movie like and have it be taken seriously.
It's like a shooting nightmare, man.
Yeah.
Well, they made it. Even though Elijah Wood is pretty small, they made him look like a hobbit.
But you
It's
gotta think
doable.
that they're probably gonna show match footage. That's a bitch to shoot.
Yeah, but there's if you get the right director, it's gonna get done.
Yeah, of course.
But the question is, who would you cast?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of all the tall and. I know, of course, like a lot of people will be like, "Oh, just put The Rock in there." The Rock's
No, he's not.
My only other suggestion would be, I don't know his name, but he played Chewbacca. Besides the main guy that played Chewbacca, is like
the
7.
guy who was in the
So the guy that was in the Force Awakens,
and that's just at a pure height.
Okay.
yeah. I don't know if he can act.
Exactly.
I mean, but also like the way Andre the Giant was that he didn't really he didn't speak that much, or like when he spoke, it sounded a little stilted to begin with. So if you can probably get away with not the world's greatest actor.
But he's still got to be able to pull that off.
I know.
Yeah, but is that like I understand his name is Andre the Giant, but does he need to be giant in order to play Andre the Giant?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, like I feel like you have to at least find like someone who is 6'8" or 6'9", and then cast a bunch of maybe
Shorter.
5'9" people, which isn't hard because a lot of like action stars in Hollywood are actually super short. I think like Tom Cruise is like 5'8", 5'7".
He's short, man.
Yeah, I mean, so like if you cast a bunch of small people, and then pray to God you find someone who's 6'7" or 6'8" that has acting ability, then yeah, you can do it. But you also have to make sure that he's bulky as well. So you're gonna talk in like. Whoever they cast is going to have to add probably 50 pounds on top of being 6'8".
You know what? How about this? He's a tall guy. Maybe not the tallest guy in the world, but I think he has the acting ability to do it. What about Adam Driver?
I mean, he would have to put on like 100 fucking pounds.
He's a little dude.
He's a skinny dude.
I think he could pull off the...
Unless they give him a fat suit.
Which is doable.
Yeah.
I feel like if you do the fat suit, though, like I feel like a fat suit can't really work too well, especially in the face. It looks almost comical.
Okay, but like
I don't know if
actors have gained weight in the past.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like like for Adam Driver, like that is a lot to gain.
Are you Googling now?
Yeah, I'm Googling, like, the tallest actors.
Oh, God.
No.
Let's see what we got here.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do a lot of...
Would they recast Hogan in there?
Okay, so you ready
They
for...
probably would. Well, it depends what era they go in.
Him and Hogan in some epic battles.
So I have a list here, like, some people that are actually, like, famous actors.
Let's hear it.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson is very tall. The first person on this list is Tyler Perry. We're going to go a hard no on that one. David Hasselhoff. Vince Vaughn. Jason Segel is 6'4". Jason Segel might be able to pull that off.
Actually, that was something I considered. He's definitely doable. Because he's also made fun of him in I Love You, Man. He's got a
big frame. He has a big frame already. I'm not making fun of Jason Segel. I love you very much.
Yeah.
And if you do some force perspective, make him add on some weight, like he might be able to do that. Like I guess like that's probably my answer is probably Jason Segel.
I agree.
I dig it. So that's a pretty interesting. Let us know what you guys think. Who would you guys cast as Andre the Giant in his biopic movie?
I'm getting some weird pictures on the internet here. Okay, so
let's get out of that search.
All right. So I think our last segment.
Well, our second to last segment.
Oh, second to last segment. My bad.
Back to the Future Past.
Oh, yeah, that's
this
right.
Is where we get excited about things that are coming up this week, or things coming soon. What's going to be in theaters? This obviously this drops on Monday, so we can talk about things that have released over the weekend, maybe you haven't seen, or stuff also coming to theaters this Friday.
Yeah.
What's the one thing for you in the future that you're excited about, Sean?
I'm gonna go back to TV.
Yeah.
Because we haven't talked much TV.
I know we haven't. It's been like an actual full-on movie podcast today.
And it's bad. And I know I referred to it last time. And I know you guys have to catch up.
I know we do. I feel like you know where we're going here.
The Flash is throwing down. Like, I don't know. I just get amped every time it comes on, man.
Okay.
It's a great show. I wish more people watched it.
Other than the Kevin Smith, the Flash show, like it is doing very well.
It was a good episode for him to direct because it was very comic
the Kevin Smith
booky.
one already came out.
Yeah,
sweet. Alvin, it worked well. It was nice.
I thought it was great.
All right. I'm uber pumped. Like as soon as.
Oh yeah,
some
you
more
got.
German
When do
guy.
they release it for Netflix? When do they do that?
It's not until the season's like over, like a few months after
you
that.
got
It's
some
a while.
time. Yeah.
The thing with Netflix, like they don't even. They probably won't drop on Netflix until a few weeks before next season, and I can't wait that long. So I'm gonna find a way to rent some episodes. Of course, with CW, it's like 24 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a way. Maybe I'll do some rental. Maybe I'm sure the DVD or Blu-ray will come out like plenty of time before it drops on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super pumped. How about you?
This is a good question. Because I thought X-Men Apocalypse was next week.
It's not.
And it's not. But I think you and I share.
We're in a time machine.
Yes.
And right now it's Thursday, so next week is Monday. But for those of you watching on Monday, next week for us is this week, and so next week is for you. Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed.
Yeah. Wow. No, but I was gonna say I think Mike and I share the same opinion on what we're.
I'm like having shots of Back to the Future in my head.
Oh my god! I think Mike and I share the same movie that we're very much interested in seeing this coming week.
The Nice Guys.
Yes, finally, Shane Black is back.
Oh, the Shane Black. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love it. I love the style. I also love the first two Lethal Weapons.
Iron Man 3 was awesome.
Yeah, I love what he did with Iron Man 3. I got my quibbles with it here and there, but I love. You could feel that he put his touch on the movie, and I loved it. He's one of the few directors to walk into Marvel and actually do like their own kind of feel to the movie. The Nice Guys Red Band trailer had me dying of laughter. I'm trying to avoid the other trailers and stuff. I could not be more excited for this movie. It's going to be our main review.
Oh yes, it is
next week.
Yeah, it looks like a funky '70s awesome action movie. It's Ryan Gosling and I think he's found his niche now.
Yeah.
Being a comedic kind of goof, but also in like actiony kind of movie. I think he's awesome with that. Russell Crowe's back. I want to see him back on top, man. Yeah. I want to see him doing something cool. And this looks like it has everything that we all would want. So I'm definitely looking forward to that one. That was definitely the one. Last segment!
Wait, hold on. Okay, like I also got something else. Maybe
something else.
I feel like so by the time this came out, Money Monster will have already come out.
That's interesting.
Are you planning on seeing it?
It just doesn't. I'm not interested.
Zero.
As it has nothing to do with George Clooney. It looks like an interesting movie that I'll watch at home, but it's like it seems like a movie that's very preachy. I'm just like, look, I like anything Jodie Foster does. I forget what the movie was called, but she did one with Mel Gibson, and it was
The Beaver.
Yeah, The Beaver. It was alright, and that actually had Jennifer Lawrence before she made it big.
No kidding.
And so I'm like, this movie, I don't want to see it in a theater. Unfortunately, I know that's not good for movies that are kind of independent made, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't care.
Think this movie's independent made. Like I think it probably has a decent backing to it.
It was debuted in Cannes too, so
a
Cannes.
I think for me, like it's maybe like a wait until DVD, or maybe if little Tuesday matinee $5 kind of show.
I wish more movies like that would use the Netflix platform. I know it's not a big thing yet, but I hope movies like that try to think about that avenue.
Going right to Netflix?
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
What about Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, that new one? I haven't watched it yet. Going to.
Yeah, but that's something that like somebody's like, oh, I'm gonna make this on my own. But at the same time, it's
stylish,
it's like not everybody. I kind of see where you're going, but I'm gonna let you you make your point. Yeah.
I just don't like it because I feel like things get lost and movies get lost. Even if you do an independent release, it's not like they're actually making prints of the movie now. It's not in the old days where you had to pay for every print of the movie, and every print of the movie costs about $10,000.
Yeah.
It's all digital screens. Okay, it doesn't cost you to even do like a 200 screen release or a 50 screen release. Kind of get a little buzz. Kind of have it out there with some trailers. Get it into like the thought stream of America. Even if everyone else is like, yeah, like I'll get to it. And then when it comes out on DVD, then when it comes out on Netflix, then I'm kind of amped for it. And then I'm like, oh, this came out a few months ago. This has George Clooney. Like, I kind of want to see it. It's not just like, oh, it's on Netflix. Oh, it's my queue. I'll eventually watch it. You know how many things were on my queue that I've had on my queue for more than 6 months that I haven't touched?
Jeez.
Pretty much my entire queue.
Mm-hmm.
Of like, I feel like they get lost in the shuffle. Like I'm so angry at how they did Beast of No Nation. That just kind of got lost in the shuffle. And I feel like, yeah, I mean, Netflix is relatable. You got to leave your mark somewhere in the culture.
Yeah, I agree.
True.
I think you guys both bring up interesting points, but yeah, Money Monster, that specific movie, yeah.
All right, so what's coming out next weekend, which is this weekend once again with the future confusing. So it's on top of Nice Guys.
Yeah.
Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising. How we feel?
I'll wait for DVD.
Yeah, just because the first one was kick-ass, and I don't think you could top it. Like,
I don't know, it looks pretty funny.
It does look funny.
The trailer looks funny as hell.
Maybe that's another one of those matinee movies. Like, I'm not doing anything, which I'm probably going to be, because I'm at work. But
I might. I'm on the fence right now. Like, it looks very funny. That's one of the things where I kind of wait for reviews, or if I have someone that really wants to go, I'm going to go see with them. But I'm not going to rush out to it.
Yeah.
And then, oh god. Angry Birds 2.
Not watching.
No,
Why?
No.
Why?
I saw the commercial for one.
Next
and like
segment.
it might be like this is the thing. Like it might be the next Lego movie, but at the same time, like the way they're selling the movie, it's just like stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. I'm like shut up. I'm like you guys screw yourself.
You can't next Lego movie when you have another Lego movie coming out, and it's gonna be awesome.
It's just
everything is awesome.
Oh, you got that reference? My niece stood on her chair in the middle of the movie and was singing it after the first time. It was awesome. I was like, yes, everything is awesome.
Did you flick off your knee?
No. Like,
yes. I thought you went like this. I was like peripherally. Like,
shoot it.
For those of you listening, it was finger gun. It wasn't like flip off. It was finger gun.
Everything is awesome.
Be like, I'm pumped for Nice Guys. I'm also gonna try, like, I don't know how limited the limited release, but I'm super pumped for The Lobster. Talked about it last week. It's actually coming out now.
Comeback tour.
I don't know if it's anywhere near me, but as soon as The Lobster comes out, I'm gonna drag one of you two to see The Lobster. We might do a little lobster action.
Still a fan of being a great
maybe
white
have
shark.
some lobster after watching.
The Great White Shark is what you picked.
Lobster.
I think I picked manatee or dolphin. I forget. I'm a manatee.
The movie Mongoose.
Oh, you were a mongoose.
No, you picked Falcon.
Oh, yes.
Last segment!
I do like that sound effect.
Last segment!
It's time for Reel of Fortune.
Meatloaf!
Maybe I'll actually follow this time.
It's time for Reel of Fortune.
Woo!
We did it last week. Still a work in progress. The basic idea of this is one of us gets to assign the other two. Just put it down. One of us gets to assign the other two a movie to watch, either one that we haven't seen or haven't seen in a very long time, and kind of like almost like a homework kind of assignment, which we did last week.
We did that with
Big Trouble.
Big Trouble, Little China.
I failed.
Yeah, T didn't watch it, so he has the cone of shame. I did watch it, and we did a review of it, of a retro reel review for a video review this week, and it was we're still a work in progress on the assigning part.
Thus the wheel.
This is our board of love.
Ride the
This is
wheel.
what happens when you have a bunch of dudes making this.
All right, so
What it was.
Michael, Fingers of Destiny is going to show
Yes, we're calling him that.
Can we call
You Fingers of Destiny?
Fingers of Destiny, or just the whole podcast Fingers of Destiny?
Fingers of Destiny.
So should we make sure it spins first? Okay, we're doing a nice spin.
Oh, it's
here.
on me. Yeah.
No,
Anyway,
no. You're disqualified. You can't pick
God
this.
damn it.
So that was a test spin. So whoever it lands on gets to the side. I got a couple movies cocked and ready to load. So I hope.
I'm always cocked.
Wait.
Well, man's cocked.
Yeah.
Technically, it's on Sean.
That's on
Are
Sean.
you guys looking at let me pick?
All right, fucking pick one.
Yeah. Okay, Sean.
You son
you
of a
move.
fuck.
You already know what I'm going to pick. I said.
Yeah.
Oh, was
What?
he-
I don't know, Sean.
Yeah.
Please
He
tell
could
me.
pick
We
fucking
didn't have
Money
a
Monster.
conversation about
No,
this
fuck
before
that.
the podcast.
All right,
you
I'm going
to
to
watch.
pick Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
I
Spaceballs?
love that movie. I've watched it like a million times.
Spaceballs I haven't seen since I was maybe like 9 years old.
I fell asleep a while ago when I was watching.
How dare you?
Do you know if it's on Netflix or if it's like...
It's on demand for, I believe it's on HBO on demand.
It's on HBO On Demand?
I believe so, because I remember
looking
seeing
it
it.
Probably
up.
on Crackle, as they say.
Crackle was how I had to watch Big Trouble in Little China.
Crackles.
Crackle is not the world's most smooth running operation. I have a little app here that you can punch in whatever title you want and it automatically tells you.
Daisy does Dallas.
And so what is this? We're watching Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
It's very interesting, the video.
It's so good.
Spaceballs is on HBO now, which I have.
Do it.
You can also rent from iTunes for $3, but I'm going to watch on HBO Now because I have HBO, because HBO Now.
You need to watch it?
I will watch it. I will watch it
Yeah.
indeed.
Okay, obviously we're going to watch Spaceballs. We're going to talk about...
Watch him not even watch Spaceballs.
I don't need to. I've watched it so many times, but I'm going to watch it because I love it.
How many times have you watched it?
Probably close to like 100.
Good fucking Lord,
I
seriously?
love that movie. I love that
100?
movie.
Like, I haven't even watched, like...
Dances with Wolves.
I've actually never seen Dances with Wolves.
It's an epic.
It's long.
3 hours.
It's a dance with a wolf.
It is indeed.
You ever dance with a wolf in the pale moon?
Okay.
I think that's it.
So for everyone listening on iTunes, please rate and review us in the iTunes store.
Do it.
Give us a 6
If
or a
you're
9.
watching this on YouTube, please leave us a review, give us a like or a dislike. We're honest.
Use
Well,
those
we believe in
fingers of
honesty, but
destiny.
please like us because we like attention. And you can find us at youtube.com/exitonlytheater, iTunes.com/exitonlytheater. You can email us at exitonlytheater@gmail.com, or you can tweet at us.
I'm impressed.
You
know I put them all at the bottom of the screen.
What's
they're all
at
right here?
exit only theater?
They're all right here. Or you can tweet at us. Like I said, please leave YouTube comments, iTunes reviews, tweet at us.
Tweet it.
Send us emails if you have any
We are now on Tinder.
thoughts and questions on the show. We could be on
Tinder.
Are we on
Slash
Tinder?
exit only theater.
Our
Swipe right.
Tinder picture is all three of us like.
If the party's
we could
tight, please swipe right.
I think we could get some special dates if we had all three of us up there.
Oh, they're gonna be special.
I believe we're also on Instagram.
We're a package deal. So you swipe right, you get all of us.
I still don't know whether it's left or the right. Okay. Like,
Oh, it's definitely right.
okay.
Without question.
I believe we're also on Instagram. Instagram.com/exitonlytheater.
Probably.
It's actually,
Is that how it works? I'm not
no,
on the gram.
It's actually you like add it.
Instagram/sextasy
That's
at
the
exit
one.
only theater.
Okay, so you just go like, you go on Instagram and do like, you do
Longest sign off of all time.
Exit Only Theater.
Yeah.
We're still working on settling on a name. We have a couple of ideas kind of poking around.
Yeah, like Satan's
Hoping
eyes.
around
The devil's sweat.
Alright, so neither one of
Zombie
those.
dust.
We do have a series of names. Those are none of them. If you have any ideas or thoughts, or you want
Baron Mordo's beard.
maybe we can talk about some of the names next week. Maybe we'll have a name next week. But right now it is the Exit Only Theater podcast. For everyone here, I'm Michael Kingery.
I'm the Circle of Death.
Can't do it. I'm Sean.
This has been Exit Only Theater Podcast. We will see you when the credits roll.